Hi, it's Nicole from Aurelian Coaching. The other day I had somebody ask me to my face, "Why are you doing so well after your husband died?" And I thought, wow, what a question. But you know what? That's not the first time I've gotten that question. And here's what I want to tell you, that there is a difference between a tragic event and living a tragic life as a result of that event. And you can separate those things, right? The fact that my husband died was a horrible, horrible thing. It was a very tragic event, but I wasn't going to live a tragic life as a result. And I certainly wasn't going to have my daughter live a tragic life as a result. No way. And this concept is applicable throughout our lives in all kinds of circumstances and situations. Now, I'm a career strategist, and I am seeing people doing 2020 planning, and they are not taking risks. They're not taking risks because they're saying, well, I have family obligations. I have financial obligation. I can't take these risks. My reputation would be at stake if it went poorly. Listen, it might happen badly. It might. You're right. That's why it's called a risk. But here's the thing. You are so much more stable, have so much more experience and expertise than you did when you were younger and taking all kinds of risks, right? You have a lot more in your toolkit to mitigate negative outcomes. So that's number one. Number two is you're a pretty smart person, right? You can plan ahead. Even if a risk that you took had a negative outcome, what's the very first thing that you would do? What's the second thing? And the third thing that you would do to lessen the negative effects? What could you do immediately to make it better? Those are all things in your toolkit that you can plan for. And there's no reason to not take risks in your career if it has huge potential upsides. Don't rob yourself of that. So the same thinking applies. So I had a tragic event in my life, and I wasn't going to make it mean that the rest of my experience should also be tragic, right? As you're thinking about your career, as you're thinking about your 2020 planning, right? Don't avoid risk. Don't avoid something that could be phenomenal because it might turn out badly. Even if it does turn out badly, it doesn't mean that the rest of your career goes down the toilet. It doesn't. It doesn't. There's lots that you can do to mitigate a negative outcome happening and to make any negative outcome that might occur much, much better, especially in the immediate aftermath. And really, at the end of the day, it may turn out beautifully for you. So those are the thoughts I want you to noodle on as you go through the next few weeks and think about what you want to accomplish next year. Now, I'm offering a special 6 coaching sessions for under $1,000. That is 20% off. So it's a really great deal. If you're interested, click on the link, and I'd love to have a follow-up conversation with you. Okay, have a great holiday, and I will talk to you guys next year.